So you want to protect your PC, but downloading a random free antivirus from a shady site can infect your system with the exact malware it claims to stop. Fake security tools are one of the most common ways that people get compromised. But the good news, you don't have to choose between getting hacked or paying for an expensive subscription. In this video, I'll show you the top 3 legitimate free antiviruses for Windows and what makes them safe to use. So we all know that freemium business models and core scanning engines sound like corporate buzzwords, but this is the key difference between a real free antivirus and a fake one. Here's what most people don't realize. The biggest cybersecurity companies actually want you to use their free software. Every device running their antivirus acts like a sensor, helping them detect and track new threats in real time. And the more users that they have, the better their protection gets. So there's a real reason that they offer a working product for free. Let me break it down with an analogy. A shady free antivirus is like a shiny car with no engine. It looks great in the driveway, but the moment you need it to actually go somewhere, you're the one pushing it down the street. A legitimate free antivirus, on the other hand, runs on the exact same core engine as the company's premium version. It uses the same malware detection system, the same power to catch threats. The difference is in the extras. Features like a VPN, a password manager, or dark web monitoring are removed, so you get the raw protection for free. And today we're ranking the top 3 antiviruses that fall into that category. Number 3, Panda Free Antivirus for Windows. Panda is one of the most established names in the antivirus industry. It's been around since 1990 and has over 30 million users, so this isn't some brand new startup or unknown provider. On the free plan, you get real-time antivirus protection, USB scanning, all running through Panda's cloud system, which keeps the impact on your PC pretty low. But there are 2 features in particular that earn Panda its spot on today's list. First is gaming mode. It automatically pauses notifications and adjusts background processes whenever you launch a full screen application, so your antivirus stops tanking your frame rate mid-game. Second is the rescue kit. This lets you create a bootable USB drive to clean a system that's so badly infected it won't even start. It's the kind of thing you don't really think about until something goes really wrong, but when it does, it can save you a lot of time. Panda also throws in extra features like a basic VPN and a dark web scan, but both are pretty limited. The VPN is capped at 150 megabytes per day and locked to a single location, and the dark web scan is just a one-time check, not ongoing monitoring. If you move up to the paid plan, you start getting things like a firewall, a password manager, real-time monitoring, parental controls, and unlimited VPN data, but for a free option, the core protections are pretty solid here. If you want a quick, honest take of where PandaDome shines and where it falls short, I've covered that in a 2-minute review linked down in the description. Number 2 is Bitdefender Antivirus Free for Windows. Bitdefender is another well-established antivirus company. It's also been around since 1990 and has played a role in major cybercrime investigations, working with organizations like the FBI and Europol to help disrupt large-scale malware operations. On the free plan, you're getting real-time antivirus protection powered by the same core detection engine used in the paid product. So in terms of raw protection, there's really no downgrade. It's the same system working in the background. In independent lab testing, Bitdefender consistently ranks at or near the top for malware detection. Organizations like AV-Test and AV Comparatives regularly score it close to 100% across malware, zero-day threats, and phishing attacks. But it's also designed to stay out of your way. Most of the scanning runs through the cloud, which makes system impact pretty low, and the autopilot mode handles security decisions automatically, so you're not dealing with constant pop-ups or alerts. That makes it one of the easiest set it and forget it options if you want solid protection running quietly in the background. The trade-off is that the free version is very focused. You're getting excellent malware detection, but not much beyond that, and it only works on Windows. Features like a VPN, firewall, anti-tracking tools, and advanced ransomware protection are reserved for the paid plans. There's also expand support to macOS, Android, and iOS, and come with a 30-day trial if you want to test them out. So if you're on a single Windows PC and just want strong, reliable protection without having to manage anything, then Bitdefender is an easy choice. If you want a deeper look at how Bitdefender performs in real-world testing, including modern AI-driven threats in 2026, then I've broken all of that down in a full review linked down below. So Panda and Bitdefender are both excellent antiviruses built to keep your PC clean of viruses, and they do that job very well. But neither of them protects your identity, monitors the dark web for your leaked credentials, or gives you a full data VPN for safer browsing on public Wi-Fi, at least not on their free plans. And if you're doing banking, shopping, or anything tied to your personal data, those extra layers start to matter a lot more. And that's the gap that our number one pick is designed to fill. Number one, Norton 360, the 60-day free pass. Now, to be clear, Norton doesn't have a free forever plan, but there's a reason that it still ranks at the top of today's list. Norton offers a 60-day money-back guarantee on its annual plans, which is longer than most competitors. That gives you 2 full months to use the entire suite, potentially for free, and then decide if it's worth keeping. So what are you actually getting during that time? Well, you get one of the strongest anti-malware engines. In independent testing, Norton consistently hits near perfect detection rates without slowing systems down or generating excessive false positives. But what really separates it from the free tools is everything around that engine. You're getting a full security suite, including a VPN with unlimited data, a smart firewall, dark web monitoring, a password manager, and 50 gigabytes of cloud backup storage, all working together in one place. And to be fair, Norton hasn't always had the best reputation. A lot of people still associate it with being the heavy or intrusive option. But over the past few years, that's changed quite a bit. Performance is much lighter, the interface is cleaner, and in our testing, it consistently ranks at or near the top across dozens of antivirus tools. It certainly still isn't perfect, the VPN isn't the fastest on the market, and some features are spread across different apps, but overall, it offers one of the most complete security setups that you can get at this price range. So while it's not permanently free forever, you do get the ability to use everything for 60 days, clean up your system, check your data exposure, and actually test whether you need those extra layers of protection and security. If you decide to stick with it, the paid plan works out to be roughly $3 to $4 a month, so it's also pretty inexpensive. If you want a deeper breakdown of how Norton performs across all of its features, I've covered all of that in a 4 review linked down below as well. Just to put all of this in perspective, AV-Test, one of the leading independent cybersecurity testing labs, tracks over 450,000 new pieces of malware every single day, and Windows is the #1 most targeted operating system on the planet. That's the scale of what your PC is up against, and as you've seen today, the strongest protection doesn't have to cost you anything. If you need permanent, no strings attached virus scanning that doesn't slow your PC down, Bitdefender Antivirus Free is the strongest pick. Panda is a solid alternative, especially if you're a gamer or you want the rescue kit features for emergencies. But if you want a more complete security setup, antivirus, VPN, dark web monitoring, password manager, the easiest way to test that is Norton's 60-day money-back guarantee. 2 months is more than enough time to clean up your PC, audit your accounts, and decide whether the full suite is worth keeping. One last warning before we wrap up, the app stores in the open web are full of fake antivirus apps that look legitimate but are designed to install malware on your PC instead of removing it. So to make sure you're downloading the real verified versions of every antivirus on today's list, use the direct links down in the description box below. And if you want to try Norton with the full 60-day guarantee, that's linked to down in the description as well. It's automatically updated with any current available offers to ensure that you're getting the best deal possible, and using those links also helps support this channel at no extra cost to you, which we really appreciate. But drop a comment and let us know which plan you're gonna go with, the permanent free pick or the 60-day free trial, and we'll see you in the next video.